Hello everyone. So for my week 4 reflection video, I wanted to talk about how my thinking shifted around property law. Honestly, before reading chapter 8, I thought owning law was absolutely like if you bought a piece of real estate and had the deed, it was yours forever, no matter what. But learning about adverse possession completely complicated that for me. It's wild to think our legal system cares more about land being used for profit than who actually holds the paper title. Seeing how an owner can literally lose a property just by ignoring it and letting a squatter take over made me realize that property rights are a permanent shield. It's more of a use it or lose it deal, which is kind of terrifying but also makes sense from an economic standpoint. So what generally surprised me and totally caught me off guard was the stuff I read in chapter 9 about patient trolls and general side. First, I had no idea there were multiple entire multi-million dollar corporations that don't have an invent or build anything. They just buy up old patients to ambush real inventors, like how NTP trapped BlackBerry for $600 million. That felt less like legal protection and more like a legal shakedown. The other thing that blew my mind was genocide. It's crazy that a brand can become too successful and just lose its legal protection. Finding out everyday words like zipper, escalator, and thermos used to be private corporate trademarks worth millions before they fell into the public domain was something I never even thought about. So the questions I still have and why it matters was one of the questions I still stuck on revolve around life forms as patient-enabled objects. The Supreme Court said man-made bacteria or genetically modified plants are totally legal to patients. But where does the line stop? If cross-pollination happens by accident, a random farmer can get sued for patent infringement just because the wind blew Monsanto seeds into the field. That seems incredibly unfair. Personally, these questions matter to me because if I ever run my own business or launch a startup someday, navigating the balance between protecting my intellectual property while getting crushed by broad patience or lawsuit is going to be a giant and huge hurdle. It makes you realize that the legal landscape is way more strategic chess match than just following a basic set of rules. Thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to check out your response.